There comes a time in life when the smallest changes carry the greatest weight. A gentle word, slower pace, and yes, something as simple as when we go to bed. We spend our youth sleeping late, rising early, chasing time. But after 70, the body begins to whisper things we didn't hear before. Not just, I'm tired, but help me rest so I can heal. So many of our elders lie awake, not from worry, but from rhythms out of tune. Their hearts long for balance, their minds for calm, their bones for stillness. And what if we told you that just one bedtime shift could lead to deeper rest, sharper memory, a steadier mood, even fewer nighttime falls? Doctors have looked closely at this question, and the answers may surprise you. In fact, there isn't just one magic hour. There are 3 powerful windows of time, each offering unique gifts to the body and mind. And depending on your habits, your health, your rhythm, one of them may be perfect for you. So tonight, before you pull the covers up, before the world quiets and your thoughts begin to wander, stay with us a little longer. Let's uncover the bedtime that could change everything. Because sleep, dear friends, is no longer just about rest. It's about renewal. And it's one of the kindest things we can offer ourselves after a lifetime of offering so much to others. Number 1, the early bird's bedtime, around 8 p.m. Now, let's talk about the earliest bedtime doctors recommend 8 p.m. Yes, I know what you're thinking. 8 o'clock? That's when I finally remember where I put my glasses. But hear me out. For some seniors, this bedtime is gold. It matches the body's natural shift in rhythm that happens with age. You see, our internal clock, called the circadian rhythm, starts to drift earlier as we grow older. We begin to feel sleepy sooner, and waking up at the crack of dawn becomes strangely enjoyable. Going to bed around 8 p.m. aligns beautifully with this shift. It gives the body a full night of high-quality rest. Before midnight, when the most restorative sleep happens, it can lower blood pressure, help with memory, and improve mood, especially if you tend to feel a little blue in the evenings. Plus, there's a quiet magic in winding down early. You get to avoid the late-night news, which these days is more nightmare than lullaby, and instead enjoy a warm cup of chamomile, a soft blanket, and maybe even a good laugh at your own snores. But of course, it's not for everyone. If your social life still includes the occasional evening bingo or a grandchild's phone call at 9 p.m., this bedtime might feel a bit extreme. And some people who sleep too early may find themselves waking at 3 a.m., wondering whether it's too early for tea or too late to go back to sleep. So is 8 p.m. right for you? If you often feel drowsy by sunset, if your days start early, and if you love peace and quiet before the world winds down, this might just be your perfect bedtime. Just be sure to tell the grandkids to call before Jeopardy starts. Number 2, the gentle middle, around 9:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m., the Goldilocks hour. Not too early, not too late, just right. This bedtime is the sweet spot for many seniors. Why? Because it dances gracefully between what the body wants and what life demands. Honors the natural tiredness that sets in after sunset, without making you feel like you're checking into bed before the neighborhood cats have had dinner. Doctors often recommend 9:30 p.m. because it supports the body's melatonin release, that lovely sleep hormone that starts rising in the evening. By heading to bed around this time, you're riding the wave of your body's natural rhythm, rather than fighting it like a stubborn sailor rowing upstream in the dark. And let's be honest, 9:30 still gives you time. Time for your evening rituals, a slow, warm shower. Few chapters of a good mystery novel you'll never finish because you fall asleep halfway. Even a cheeky little video chat with the grandkids who'll probably be bouncing off the walls. Bless them. But here's the beautiful part. You still wake up early enough to greet the day, sip your tea while the world is still quiet, and perhaps water your plants before they get too dramatic about the sun. Doctors say that going to bed around 9:30 can help improve sleep efficiency, meaning you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling less like a half charge. phone. It may also lower the risk of nighttime confusion, reduce the chance of falls, and even support better digestion and metabolism. Yes, even your tummy appreciates a bit of structure. Now, if you're someone who tends to get that second wind at 10 p.m., the one that whispers, "Ooh, maybe I should reorganize the cupboard or start a new Netflix series," this bedtime might take some practice, but trust me, you're back. Your joints and your dreams of flying over forests will all thank you. So if 8 p.m. feels too early and midnight feels like you're joining the owls, 9:30 p.m. might just be the bedtime that gives your body the rhythm it craves and your spirit the space to breathe. Because sometimes the best dreams come not from staying up late, but from sleeping just right. If this video brought a smile to your face or warmed your heart, don't forget to tap the like button. Number 3, the night owl's limit, around 11 p.m. And now we arrive at the very edge of bedtime respectability. 11 p.m. Yes, for some. This is when the world finally settles down. The house is silent. The phone stops buzzing. Even the fridge seems to stop humming so loudly. If you're a natural night owl, this bedtime might feel like home. And guess what? Doctors don't completely disapprove if certain boxes are ticked. You see, not every 70-year-old is ready to curl up like a sleepy cat at 8. Some still get their best thoughts after 10 p.m. They write in their journals, finish puzzles with an intensity that would scare Sherlock Holmes, or simply enjoy the quiet hum of the world winding down on their own terms. As long as your sleep quality stays strong, your energy during the day is steady, and you're not waking up groggy and grumbling like an old toaster. Going to bed at 11 p.m. can still work, but here's the gentle warning, dear friends. After 70, our bodies become a little more, shall we say, particular. Late bedtimes can begin to clash with the early morning shift of your circadian rhythm. You might find yourself waking at 5 a.m. no matter what, which turns that late bedtime into a recipe for sleep debt. And sleep debt, unlike credit cards, doesn't come with reward points. Studies show that chronic late bedtimes in older adults may increase the risk of cognitive decline, affect mood regulation, and even weaken the immune system over time. It's not instant doom, but like eating cake at midnight. It's best done in moderation. So if 11 p.m. is your rhythm, be sure to balance it. Stay active during the day. Avoid caffeine after lunch, and create a winding down ritual that gently tells your brain, all right, dear friend, it's time to let the world go. Because at the end of the day, whatever time you choose to sleep, what matters most is the peace you feel. As your head meets the pillow, the breath you take that says, today I did my best, and now I rest. So whether your perfect bedtime is at 8 o'clock with the birds, 9:30 with a warm cup of tea, or 11 sharp with your crossword half finished, what matters most is that you honor the rhythm that keeps your heart gentle, your mind clear, and your mornings full of light. Sleep, after all, is not just rest. It's repair. It's memory. It's the quiet whisper that says, you're safe now. You've done enough. Let the night hold you. And if this little journey through bedtime has made you smile, reflect, or maybe made you wonder, maybe I should start winding down before the news gets dramatic again, then this video has done its job. Before you drift off to your next lovely dream or your next lovely video, please take a moment to like, comment, and share this with someone you care about. Maybe a parent, maybe a grandparent, maybe a friend who always says, I'll just watch one more episode. And if you'd like more warm, thoughtful videos just like this, with a sprinkle of science, a spoonful of humor, and a whole lot of heart, do subscribe to our channel, because growing older should never mean growing alone. Here we grow wiser. Together. Thank you, dear viewer, for your time, your presence, and for taking care of yourself one restful night at a time. We'll see you again soon. And until then, sleep well, dream sweetly, and remember, you are deeply loved.